And cold is getting cold in junk removal, I'll tell you that much. It is getting cold. And I just heard from another junk removal company, he is getting worried. This happens every year, and every year I do a video about it, trying to convince people that things will get better. But I want you to think about this. I want you to think about all the good days that you had this past year. Because see, a lot of people that are in this business for 2 to 3 years don't start realizing this until I actually bring it up. And here I am bringing it up. I'm barely leaving work. I've not been feeling well. I want you to think about all those times that you had a good day. So Monday you made $4,000 in jobs. You decided not to do any jobs, right? You decided to set them to the side because you wanted to. And that's where a lot of people in junk removal make a mistake. They make good money and then they slack off for the rest of the few weeks, right? Or days. They make money on Monday and Tuesday, and then they think, oh, you know what, dude, I don't need to make money. I already made more money than most people do in one day that they do in a whole month. And that's the wrong mentality, because now it's about to get slow. And it's about to get slow because it's cold. And a lot of people that are like in New York and the Boston and people in Montana, you know, people that where it snows or gets really, really cold. Now in Texas, it doesn't even get that slow. So I'm not even worried. A few years ago, there was a snowstorm and we stayed home for about a week and I was thinking vacation. But after that snow thawed out, man, my phone did not stop ringing. I know I haven't been doing a lot of videos also, but I have been doing work. My son's been doing a lot of work. Junk Guys is still 100% operational. And Jamon's been doing work. But I'm going to tell you something. You never want to pass up that opportunity to make money. And that's what a lot of us do. A lot of junk removal company owners think that it's always going to be like that, and it's not true. You got to be able to save money. You have to be able to put away money. Now, here's what y'all don't know is I owned a previous business about 16 years ago. I had a previous business. I'm 49 years old, 48 or 49, something like that. And before, at 24, I started a shoe store business. I had shoe stores, and I made a lot of money. I made about, I think one year I made like $1.8 million, and I was only taking home $70,000. It was really pitiful. But it was my expenses, and that's why I learned and I disciplined myself that any other business that I open, I was always going to watch my expenses more than anything. And that's why I'm really tight with my expenses in junk removal, because I know that that's what will kill your business. That's what will kill your business, expenses. And it did. My shoe business, I had 5 shoe stores, and it was my business. I didn't make any money ever. 70,000, hell, I could have been a school teacher or police officer. And I never saved money. That was one of my big deals. Well, in junk removal, I've done the total opposite. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. I have a friend that I visited yesterday. He's in the printing business. Man, he's got a whole operation, brother. I mean, this motherfucker's got an operation. And he has printing machines. He does printing for the city of Dallas. He does printing for the city of Fort Worth. He does printing. I mean, this dude does some effing printing. He does the yard signs. He does, so he's doing me 10 yard signs for my haunted house that has a QR code so people can move along on the line a lot faster. I tell you something. Man, how's it going? He's like, oh, hey, everything's great. And I said, man, dude, your business has grown. He goes, yeah, man, yeah. And he whispers, kind of whispers underneath his breath. He said, yeah, if I made any money. And I was like, what? And he goes, oh, man, it's just tough to make money. And I said, how many employees you got? He said 14, printing stuff. And honestly, when I walked into his office, everybody was doing some kind of work. There was 2 guys on a computer doing graphics. There was another guy on some machine. There was somebody stitching hats. There was somebody on the stitch machine. There was someone on the print machine. I mean, dude, there was people working everywhere. One guy was getting coffee. Well, here's what I'm trying to tell you. Is that I asked him, I said, so how much money have you put away? How much money do you have saved? And he goes, man, I'll be honest with you, I've been reinvesting the money into my business for the last 14 years. He said that to me, 14 years. And I said, so do you at least have 5,000 or 10,000? He goes, man, sometimes I'll have like $2,500, $3,000 saved up. And I was just thinking in my head, what? I said, you got this huge operation. You just recently bought one of those trucks that you can put up the signs with. It's an International. He bought it for 40 grand, he told me. He's making payments on it. But there was a few things that when he was talking to me that really surprised me, I asked him, I said to him, I said, how much do you pay for your insurance on these trucks? And he was like, oh, I'm not sure. And I said, whoa. I said, you don't know? And then I asked him, I said, how much do you pay your employees? Like every one of your employees? He goes, well, you know, she takes care of that. And I was like, whoa, dude. I said, how much do you pay workers' comp? And he was like, you know, I'm not sure. I was like, dude, what the hell? I kept on telling him, I said, that's crazy. I said, how do you not know these things? I asked him how much the International truck cost him, and he said, I spent 40,000, 50,000, I forgot what he said. And I said, how much do you pay that a month? And he didn't even know how much his wife is writing out the checks every month to for that truck. And I was just thinking in my head the whole time, you gotta know your expenses. So this leads me all to believe that he doesn't know how much he's spending and how much money is going out all the time. And this is something that I'm going to teach you on junk removal. You need to know your bottom dollar in what is going out in expenses, and you need to know what is coming in. Now, of course, you know what's coming in. You know what's coming in because you're handling the money, but what's going out is something that a lot of people don't know. If you've been in this business for over 5 years, no, I'm going to say 8 years. Something like what happened to me. If you've been in this business for 8 years and you don't have $10,000 in the bank, go stop right now. I'm going to save you a lot of headache. I'm going to save you a lot of headache. Stop and go find a job somewhere else. Go find a, you're not, in 8 years, if you don't make, and you don't have $10,000 in the bank, you need to stop what you're doing. You need to stop what you're doing. And if you're thinking, oh, junk removal helped me pay for this house, junk removal helped me pay for my F-350, helped me pay for my Raptor truck, oh, it helped me put my kids to private school. Well, any job will help you do that. Now, you just go get a job somewhere. I guarantee it, I can go be a manager at Home Depot right now. And Home Depot, with the money I make, I'll find a way to buy me a Ford Raptor truck. I'll find a way to buy me a house. Me and my wife will find a way. If you don't have $10,000 in the bank after 8 years, imagine in 16 years how much money you're going to have in the bank. It's going to be the same amount. You're not going to have much. You haven't learned in 8 years. I didn't really start making money until about 7 years ago, to be honest with you. I mean, good money. Money that I didn't have to worry about. Piss off money, right? This is called piss off money. This isn't just called just money, right? It's called piss off money. It's money that you can just spend and take vacations whenever you want, or maybe invest $20,000 in a haunted house, right? Or buy a truck whenever you feel like it, right? This is that kind of money. God, this light is killing me. If in 8 years you don't have anything to your name, then you have problems. This isn't the business for you. Go do something. Your expenses are too much. You just don't really give a fuck. Go do something else. Junk removal is a very profitable business. And people tell me, oh my God, when people tell me this, when people say, oh man, we clear about 8 or 9% every month. Oh man, we clear 20% every month. And I'm thinking, shit, dude. I'm in the 70s and 80s, dude. I do 70 or 80%. Every $100, I'm taking home 70 or 80 bucks, man. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. There's no reason for me to lie to you. Like I said, I haven't been working much because I've been concentrating, so I take the whole month of October. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. This is a good question. About 3 years ago, I had a hernia in my stomach and I almost died, the doctor said. I didn't really think I was dying, but I took off about a month and I was not affected one bit by my bills. How many people can say that? How many people can say that? My wife did not pick up the bills. Trust me, she did not pick up the electric bill or the water bill. I kept on paying for everything. But I took about a month and a half off after my operation, and I sat home and I laid down in home and I was working on the computer a lot. But I didn't go do work. I did not go do work at all. And I did this for about a whole month. I was able to keep the money I have saved in junk removal. But the real question is this: what do you do when you get slow? What do you do when your business gets slow? And I think that's what everybody wants to know. I'm going to tell you, you do the things that you haven't been doing before when you were busy. That's what you do. So a lot of people start realizing, oh man, it's slow. Oh my God, it's slow. I'm going to start posting on Facebook. Bitch, you should have done that already. And that's what a lot of motherfuckers do that. A lot of business owners do that. And I'm just going to be straight honest with you. And I think you're in the car and you're going, yeah, you're right. Ricardo's fucking right. Yeah, he's a fucking genius. No, I'm not a genius. It's common fucking sense that we're lazy. When you get slow, you know what you start doing? You start second guessing yourself if you're doing the right appropriate jobs. Now, come on, chime in, guys. Chime in. There's 14, 16 of us in this video. Chime in if I'm not right. That we do this. We get complacent. Oh, you know what, man? The month of September, I made $10,000 every day. People say, oh man, every day in the month of September, I was making $1,000, man. I don't need to do it. And then October rolls around, it gets cold. And guess what? You start doing things out of the ordinary. You start buying ads. You start putting those signs. You should have been doing that when you were busy. When I make money in any business, especially junk removal or haunted house or the accounts that I have across the US, I press on the gas. I want to bury my competitors. I want to bury everybody. You know, I've been working so hard to open up Allen, Texas, and get a website open out there and a Google My Business out there that I just opened a Google My Business out there in Allen. And now I got a crew out there in Allen. I got a brand new crew that's opening up, that opened up last week in Allen, Texas. Because I'm pressing the gas, man. I don't care. I'm going faster. I'm moving faster. Because when people are slow and your business is slow, I'm doing the same damn shit I was doing when I was busy. The same stuff I was doing when I'm busy and when I'm slow, it's the same stuff. And here's what a lot of business owners do. Nothing. They do nothing when they're busy. But when they get slow, you should see them. They start running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Man, that's bullshit, man. You should have been doing it before. And that's what you need to do. Now that it's getting slow and it's getting cold, have other ways to make money, revenue. In junk removal, there are so many opportunities to make money. I can name 2 opportunities to make money right off of junk removal. Reselling your junk that you get. Get a little small storage and resell. I know somebody, Michelle, who has 2 storage units, two 40 units, 40-foot units. And when she gets slow, what the fuck did he say? It's time to get our heads down and good beats. Yes it is. It sure is. Michelle has 2 40-foot storage units, and she stores, when she's busy, she stores everything in there. When she's slow, she has a fucking flea market, dude. She starts blowing out stuff. That's what Michelle does. She's a junk removal company, and I think you know her. She had a series on my videos on my YouTube channel. Get a storage unit. You should have done this months ago, but people don't realize that it's actually going to. See, this is what's weird. And a lot of people don't realize that it's actually going to snow, even though it's been snowing for the last 40, 30 years of their life, or 24 years of their life, that during snow time, junk removal doesn't exist. Bullshit, man. People are stupid, dude. Junk removal owners are just, sometimes, guys, y'all surprise me, man. We need to be smarter in what we do. Jose Cenero says, good morning, Ricardo. Last winter, no, delivering furniture, never stay still. We have to keep on moving. Greetings from Cancun. Oh, nice. Oh, look at this. He's looking at Cancun. Carson said it's time to put our heads down and get good at ads. Yes. What the fuck, Carson? You know, and there's, okay, so you can do that. You could sell the storage, the stuff that you pick up. You could sell that stuff. You can do all your recycling. You can get all your recycling, right? That you saved in the last couple of weeks. You could sell that. That's what I do. Of course, at my haunted house right now, we have 108 refrigerators and counting. You imagine when, after the 31st, on September the 1st, when I start selling them? Dude, I'm gonna make so much money, bro. Me and Jamon are gonna make money doing that shit. Okay, so anyway, you can do recycling, you can start reselling on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist. There's so many small alternative things that you can do to keep your business going. I mean, look at Jose, he's shoveling snow, he's moving. You can start moving, start posting that you're moving. You have the vehicle, you have the flatbed, you have the enclosed trailer, start moving people, start hotshotting. And that's what Jamon does. Jamon, who works with me, he does a lot of hotshotting on his downtime. Right now he's working for me, but when he's down, he does a lot of hotshots. He signed up for some app or something like that. He told me it keeps him pretty busy and he makes good money. I mean, hell, he just had a baby and bought a house. Shit, he's got to be making some kind of money. There, I think I just gave you like 3 or 4 ideas right there. Shovel some snow, do some moving, sell stuff, recycle, hotshotting. There's things that you can do if you put your mind to it and really start observing. But to stay busy for next year, hit the social media hard, hit the postings hard, hit the Google My Business hard, hit your reviews really hard, which I'm really against, but I'm hitting reviews on my Junkyard Haunted House. By the way, if you like me and you could go to Junkyard Haunted House and give me a review, I'd really appreciate that. So there are so many small things that you can do to your business when it is slow. Don't be discouraged, but business will get slow for most of y'all. Now, my business does not get slow. It doesn't get better. It just doesn't get slow. And, I mean, I've been doing this for fucking 16 years now. 16 years. Oh, by the way, it's been 15 years since September. When September passed, it's been 16 years I've been doing this. Junking stuff, removal, hauling, and service tempo. What's up, man? What's up, dude? Hernando. Ken Watt says, good info, Kevin from Toronto, Canada. What's up, Argonauts? What's up? Winnipeg Bombers. Say, I know a little about Canadian football. I just want people to be aware that when it does get slow, there is alternative things you could do. So if you're listening, chime it out there. Hit it in the can give you a better idea of how it works. But if you do something when it's slow as an alternative to bring in extra revenue, hit me up, man. Hit me in the messages right now and I'll mention it. So I'm in like 5 different little businesses that I have. I have my accounts across the US. I have my haunted house that's going to carry, you know, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to sugarcoat this or anything, okay? Reseller store. I said that, dude. You're asleep, Hernando. I said reseller store, dude. Resell stuff. I said that. Damn, Hernando. My haunted house. I do my haunted house to keep my family together. I bring everybody together, my brothers, sisters, their kids, and stuff. That's one reason I do the haunted house. Second reason is because I make a lot of money off of it. And the money that I make off that haunted house in those 12 days that we stay open, it's what most well, I'll take somebody, for instance, I'll take somebody like Russ Berry, that idiot, right? Russ Berry, whatever he made, I forgot the name of his company. I'd love to mention it. If you know the name of his company, mention it so I can bring it up. But Russ Berry, I'll make more money than Russ Berry will make in one whole year, and I'm going to make it in 12 days profit. So if Russ Berry sells 1.9 million, you know what? We're going to go out. If Russ Berry's business sells $2 million in junk removal, in 1 month, I'm going to make more profit in 10 days. In 10 days, I'm going to make more profit in 10 days than he will make in 12 months. Because I use my haunted house money and any money that I make from haunted house during the whole year. It carries me through the whole year. It does. So I don't think a lot of people realize how much we make in our haunted house, but it will carry me to the whole year. And I do it in 12 days. So Russ Berry, that idiot, and I'll repeat that again, he thinks he has solutions, but he's a complete dumbass. Anyway, I wanted to mention that alternative businesses that you can open up on the side to keep yourself busy and make money and bring in that extra revenue, because that's what you need. And that's what I did. I did that. I have my retail store, my resale store. I have my recycling program. I have my accounts across the U.S. I have my contracting people. And then I have my haunted house. And of course, I have my junk removal. That's 6. I didn't even know I had that many. And there you go. Now, a lot of people only have one, and that's junk removal. So you got to start thinking bigger. Anyway, that's what I have this morning to say. I posted a video last night of a few jobs that I did in the past. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And don't forget, man, I am hoping. I've had so many people sign up for the Junk Removal Summit next year. Oh my God, bro. We got to have at least 75 people right now. 75 companies coming, dude. Maybe 155 companies. But we've had over 185 companies sign up for our Junk Removal Summit in March 2024. And I'm going to tell you, out of the 220 companies that have signed up, every one of those companies is going to get an experience that it's second to none, you know. And out of these 285 companies that signed up, I'm going to tell you something. They will not regret what they've done. So, congratulations to all the 300 companies that have signed up for the Junk Removal Summit in March 2024 here in Dallas. So if you haven't, go to the website. I don't know what it is, but it's on the bottom of my videos. Okay, guys? I will talk to y'all later. Oh, what do we... Whoa, Dick said something. Dick said, we've always had multiple streams of income. What's up, Dix? When I see... Oh, Junk and Stuff says... I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Y'all have a great day and make some moolah. Bye-bye.